Please score. Is it though? Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Blue Lock Season 2 Episode 4, Chameleon. Last episode, the match between Team A and B ended with Isagi scoring the last goal. He would just went like full instinct and did something amazing and scored. And he doesn't know how he got there, but okay. Now Nagi's match is coming up, so I'm interested. Like I'm looking, my goodness. I'm excited for that, basically. So, before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider support on Patreon at patreon.com/philomini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
As excited as I am, feel also apprehensive. I'm excited, but also afraid. For real, especially considering the fact that at the end of Nagi the movie, and then you see that he's clearly not, among the chosen ones to play against the U20s. So it's like, I don't know. And then Rio is already feeling like he's not at his level. That I don't know. I'm worried. Oh, he's trying to see what replaying what he did. Excuse me.
こんな複雑な動きは初めてできた気がする。
僕もまさかイサギ君が決めるとは思ってなかったからね。
Hiyori?
反射で思考しろってアドバイスくれたの？
ああ。例えば落ちゲーってあるやん。
I love Tetris.
どんどんスピード上がったら最後は考える暇はなくなるやん。
Mm-hmm.
なるほど。今までの感覚で動いてちゃ遅いね。
今どんな風に積まれてて反射で自分にできる最善のボタンを入力し続けてる。
I like the explanation.
サッカーでも同じことやね。
I feel like it's something I can relate to.
能力のすべてを超高速で処理できたから誰よりも早くあのシュートポイントへたどり着けたんだ。
たら新技じゃなくてソフトはそのままでハードのグレードアップだべ。
うん。
These analogies.
4G から 5G に上がったみたいな。
Oh my gosh.
やり合ってたから裏で動きやすかったし、何よりお前らがいなきゃ絶対無理だった。サンキューな、七瀬、ひより。どういうこと？
失礼かもしんねえけど、リン君と指導さんの動きは俺には。
He was the only one he could follow.
イサギ君がゴール決めたことで七瀬君も僕も存在アピールできたし、3人ともやれるだけのことはやったと思うよ。
あとは結果待つだけ。トライアウトお疲れっす。
いったもう。
すんません。
I feel like Hiyori was the most valuable player. Not in the sense of scoring or anything, like support staff. Oh my goodness.
そろ次の試合始まるんちゃう？
第2試合だべ。
Wait, didn't they say oh, okay. But didn't they say they're not allowed to watch the matches, but they're done with their matches, right? So they can watch other people's matches.
お前に追いつくために必死に勝ち上がってきたつもりだ。でもまだお前は俺の先にいる。
前より早い。
十分も俺がつく。
おっしゃ。
ナギ、ミングも 俺が一番知ってる。いいね。どうしてカウンター。出せ下まつげクソ野郎。
俺を使いに役に立つボスは俺のことだ。
Boy.
今ナンバーワンとご機嫌なカウンター決めちゃってる。
止まれイカグリ。使えねえ坊主にしてやる。
ここが運命の分かれ道。
Oh my gosh.
どっちの天才が次のステージへ。
Namu Abida. What was it called again?
脳天勝ち割るぞイカグリ。
Namu Amida. Something. He's the mantra that he always says.
こっちだぜちょんまげ丸。やべ裏スカショック。
Gaga.
でもギリ
Ooh.
届くんだなこれ。ナンバー5。
I like his glasses.
ドラッグシザーズ。
What the heck is Drag Caesars?
ここに持ち込めば俺は日本最強って自負してる。
Hmm.
面白い。俺とやれゴーグルマン。
Google. Google or Goggle? It must be Goggle.
バチラムがテクニックとアイディアでかわす銃のドリブルだとしたらこっちだよノロマさん。
Ooh.
これがナンバー5。雪宮剣友ワンオンワンエンペラースタイル。
Emperor.
俺が決める方が平和に解決する。
Peacefully?
そっからミドル。
ミスキック。
I don't think it is. Is Nagi there?
なんだあの軌道。茶色シュートか。俺剣山。
Ooh.
やるなナンバー6。
Oh, was it going to him?
やっぱりお前はもう俺の知ってるお前じゃ。
This is what I'm worried.
奪っちった。
Okay. So he stole it. So I'm like, okay. Now I saw the trajectory changing and everything,
ゴールは俺には生み出せない。
but I'm like, when Nagi showed up, I'm like, okay,
ポイントで。あれは
was it on purpose?
よろしく。雪宮。
ユッキーでいいよ。俺のレベルじゃ届かない。楽しそうな顔しやがって。やっぱりもうお前は俺のものじゃないんだな。
I kind of feel sad on the inside.
やっぱりトップ6は別格。こいつらは波の人間が努力してもたどり着けない。100点満点以上の突出した武器を持ってる。どれだけプレーの質を高めても俺のマックスは99点止まり。
リン。
あいよ、ナンバーワン、賢明な判断。こんな化け物たちの化学反応。俺の触れねえとこ狙ってやがったな。フィールドの合理化だ。てめえ。
Oh my god.
あいつらはそれ以外いらない。いや、それ以外じゃ高ぶれない人間。とんでもないバカだ。きっとこんなにも眩しく見えるんだ。俺は違う。
何が欲しい？また学年トップだったのね。一流の大学へ行って一流のビジネスマンになりなさい。
サッカー選手なんて選ばれた人間にしかなれない。お前がなれるわけない。
マジくだらねえ。俺が欲しいものはここにある。無残に消えてなくなる夢なら俺も全部脱ぎ捨ててバカになってやる。どれだけ伸ばしても俺が99点止まりなら来いよ。俺の才能だと勇気を持って開き直れ。もう器用貧乏じゃなく 器用大富豪と呼べ。
I love that. Believe in yourself.
来いレオ、今ここ。出さねえよ、ナギ。
Place 4.
カスターキック見せ。
Is it though?
まさかさっきの。
君らのコピー。
So.
俺の新しいスタイル。カメレオンだ。
So it was about you. Oh, I loved it.
ための見影レオの答え。
コピーってあんなの無敵だべ。
いや
Yeah, what about to say? As amazing as it was.
僕なオリジナルとやり合ったら簡単には語れへんよ。
確かにそうか。コピーできてもそれはオリジナルの劣化版。つまりレオのコピーはまだ発展途上の新能力。トップ6に勝ち切るまでは通用しないか。でも俺の進むべき進化の道は確かに見えた。でもナイスゴールだった。すげえやつの武器を見てコピーって器用なお前らしくて面白いよ。
Can y'all go back to how y'all used to be? I miss it.
お前の求めるサッカーには。だったら構うな。見下して待ってろ。お前が追いかけたくなるくらいの人間になってやる。
Now I'm feeling sad again.
俺は必ず欲しいものを手に入れる。
おお、これは愛しさやくん、よくぞミーティングに来てくれた。よろしく天才くん。
He's clearly not gonna be shaking their hands.
誰だこのデブと布面
監督さんだよ。
ことで言うとクソだ。特にフォワードはヘボを煮込んだゲロしかいない。
Oh my gosh.
愛しさやくん、フォワードが気に入らないんだね。だったら誰か新しく招集していいよ。
それならブルーロックに一人組んでみたいバカがいる。
Huh? Huh?
なんかナギ君って怠け者っぽいよね。
え？そうかな、自覚ないわ。あれっぽい。サイコパスメガネ
それどういう意味？
レオはやっぱカメレオンかな。
ああ、それはわかる。
コピー。
アリュウ君は七節っぽくない？
Oh my gosh.
それ髪型。
バローはボスゴリラかな。
下手ウホ。
それほぼ顔じゃん。
あ、時光がメスゴリラ。
Oh my god.
バロー君、リン君は？
え？あいつはヘドロモンスター？誰がヘドロだ？あ、
やば。
あとイサギはカブトムシじゃねえ。あの双葉触覚は鳥に食われる幼虫だ。
今いいところなんだよ。
Oh my gosh, that was funny. That whole comparison between like everyone and a specific animal or whatever. That was so funny. Who does he want from Blue Lock? For some reason, my mind went to Kunigami, even though I don't know. I know he comes back. I was told he comes back like sort of like at the end of season 2 or something or other like that or something. So I don't think it would be him, but I'm trying to see who else he might be thinking about. This is like, okay, there's an idiot in Blue Lock that I want, and I'm like, it can't be Isagi because Isagi. it can't be Rin either because they have to face each other. Who does he want? I'm trying to think back to Nagi the movie. I'm trying to think of who was on the team and who's not on the team, and then try to go from there. I don't know. But does that even does that even make sense? Isn't that cheating? Because the purpose of this match, right, between Blue Lock members and the under 20s is to see who's better, and then whoever wins is gonna make the U20s. You know, if Blue Lock wins, they're gonna make the U20s or whatever. So why would the match should be between the under 20s, right, the current under 20s, and the current members of Blue Lock, right? But now you're like, okay, Itoshi-san is like, I don't like your team, they all suck. And then this guy is like, okay, you can have anybody you want. I don't know. I just feel like it's not right. Like, it's not right. Like, not in my book. But I guess we'll see. This whole episode was about Rayo. I'm like, I was saying during the intro that as excited as I was about the match, I also felt apprehensive when it came to Rayo, especially with the way he feels when it comes to his skills and comparing it to Nagi and him feeling sort of like inferior, not at his level. And then throughout this match, you see amazing stuff being done by the top 6 and everything. And then he's just feeling, you know, the internal monologue that's happening. And then he goes back to his past and all the things his parents are saying to him that he's not, you know, the game of soccer basically is for chosen people. He's not one of those. And he just, you know, all of that. So I'm watching it here playing out, and I'm like, I'm feeling sad. But then when he's like, you know, scratch all that, I'm gonna do my thing, and then he just went full chameleon mode and he copied that shot. I'm like, what? Like, when he said, okay, they started sort of like super like going through like all the top 6 and the stats, sort of like, you know, what their strengths are and whatever. And then he's like, I'm sort of like an all-arounder, and the most I can do is 99% and all of that. But then I'm gonna be I forgot what he said, but basically I'm gonna be the best at those 99. Oh no, he said something about me, the master of all I forgot. Skills, master of all skills, I think. And that was amazing to me. And then he just went there, he did that shot. I'm like, what? No, when he did it, when he shot, and then I saw the curve, I'm like, wait, is he doing it? And then he did it at the ball turned and everything, and I'm like, wait, is he gonna make it? And then he made it, and I'm like, what? And he copied it, like, awesome. And then he scored. And, you know, at that point, Nagi was expecting for him to pass the ball because that's what, when they started the game, that's basically what they were gonna be doing, you know. Because Rayo told Nagi to keep an eye on him or something or other like that. And when they started the game, it was just like him passing the ball to Nagi and then, you know, having Nagi score and all of that. But then that got thwarted by I think the tall dude and all of that. So when Nagi was in position, he was expecting Rayo to pass the ball to him, but that's not what he did. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna serve myself in this particular thing, and then he just did it, and it was amazing. And then you see Isagi and Hiyori and I forgot the third one's name. They're discussing what Rayo did, and Hiyori made a good point. It's like, yeah, he's copying everyone, but he's not gonna be able. He can only do so much. There are things that each of those players have individually that he doesn't have, and he's not gonna be able to copy it. If it was like 100% copy, I would be like, okay, but it's only like 99%. So it's never gonna be the perfect thing that the original creator of the move, whatever, does. I don't know. It's never gonna be that. So it's always gonna sort of like fall short a little bit. So I'm like, yeah. But then it's still amazing. And he's gonna keep growing off of that, and he's calling himself the chameleon. When I saw the title chameleon, I'm like, I tried to think about it for a little bit about who they were talking about, but my mind never went to Rayo. And then when he called himself that, I'm like, like, it was amazing, man. It was amazing. The beginning of the episode was Isagi basically analyzing what he did, the way he scored, try to figure out what happened and all of that. And it was Hiyori's explanation that made the most perfect sense to me. Like the Tetris, that's how I know they have different names for the game, but that's the name that I know for it, that I used to play back in Africa. So it's like, I loved Tetris. So when he was explaining, like when the thing is coming slow, you have time to figure out where to drag it and turn it and everything. But then as time goes on and it speeds up, and then you have to try to process all those things at the same time. So that made sense to me, the way he explained it. And I think they said something about him going from 4G to 5G or something or other like that. I don't know, just the explanations that they gave. And then the software one, upgrading the hardware. Same software, but upgrading the hardware. Like, I love those explanations because it made perfect sense to me. I also love the digs, sort of like the relationship or the contention, I don't know, between Rin and what's his name again? The number 2, Shido. I love it. And Shido will be like, I can pass the ball to me, but Rin will do everything like he possibly can not to pass the ball to him. He never passes the ball to Shido. At first, when he did that, he passed the ball to Igaguri. Oh my gosh. And then there came a point where Igaguri was like, oh, who am I supposed to pass the ball to? Because who was in front of him? Someone was in front of him, blocking the way. I think it was the number 5. I think it was him. And he was like, we're trying to think, okay, should I pass it to Rin or should I pass it to Shido? And then he started hearing the sort of like the monk mantra thing. I don't know. It's not what he usually says in Namu Abida. I forgot how it goes. But something else was playing in the background, and Mama would directly went to his saying and all that. But then Shido yelled at him, and he passed the ball to Shido, and then Shido tried to score. Right? Who stopped him? I feel like it was Kagamaru. I don't know, but yeah. I love this episode. Love seeing Rayo's improvement. And then, like, at the end there, the scene between him and Nagi. Nagi was like, that was a nice shot. And then he's like, yeah, but, he said he was appropriate when it came to Rayo, his style of play, but then Rayo is like, but that's not how you want to play, and all of that. Things I keep looking down on me. I'm like, ugh. Like, I understand that Nagi is like he's not the way he used to be. You know how soccer is a drag. I don't want to make any kind of effort. Now he's all about soccer and being the best and all of that. So I kind of miss the interaction that they used to have. You know, it's like, like I was feeling sad in the beginning when he came to Rail and the way he was feeling, and then when he did that chameleon thing, I'm like, yay, awesome. And then I came back to being sad at the end there with that interaction and all that. So I was like, Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/filming if you want to see the my next episode. The reaction to my next episode is gonna be available there right now, and the link is gonna be in the pinned comments. So just click on it and check it out. I'll see you next time. Bye. Never you feel all alone, never shed a tear. If you always